My name is Jamie McGoldrick. I come from the East End of Glasgow. I came to Glasgow Tech many years ago, and since that time I graduated and then worked overseas for a lot of organisations, UN agencies, ICRC, International Red Cross. This was a new course that was being set up, and I thought if it's a new course, then they're going to have a different approach. Maybe people who have come out of the system who are more willing to explore beyond the conventional. So that was one of the attractions. The other attraction was because it was a new course. I wanted to go somewhere where no one else had been before, so I did that. And because of that, I met up with a lot of people like-minded, a lot of people who were politicised, a lot of people who had political thoughts and who were quite willing to engage and bring about change. I did that and was exposed to, theory and practice of politics and sociology, social sciences, and meeting people who had come from diverse backgrounds. And I think that was a very important mix because it then made you understand the need to connect, to develop networks, to understand different points of view. At the same time, collectively, how you move in a direction that hopefully will bring about a better understanding of the crisis or the situation and a better understanding of, how you can make things better. And I think that helped me later on. I worked in a government secondary school in a very remote part of Nigeria, the old Biafra state. And it was quite eye-opening in the sense that you saw, how countries are so far removed from modernisation and development. And you saw firsthand how difficult it is for people to struggle in agricultural sectors, the poverty, the sort of living on nothing. And I think that sort of stuck with me, and then after that I always thought, well, I'll keep in that sector. I spent all my career in mostly in disaster zones and conflict areas, so there's an uncertainty and an instability there. And so if you are assured that you've got a sense of where you can fit in, where you can help, and where you can take that, I think that's the important part. And I think I learned a lot of that from the very early days from growing up, but also when it came here, it was more sort of crystallised into how I saw myself in that possible world. My own personal thing, it comes from a song by Dick Goggin, and there's a line in it that says, "It's not what you're given, it's what you do with what you've got." So for me, it's like, forget the weaknesses because we've all got them. Work on the strengths. What are the strengths you have as an individual? And your experiences are part of your strengths, but that's not what it's all about. Your CV is not just about what you've done, your CV is who you are. So how do you create who you are in a way that you stand out?